Imagine standing in front of a wall. It's towering solid, and it feels like it's blocking your path. Most people look at that wall and think, I can't go any further. But what if that wall wasn't real? What if it was just a mental boundary, a limit created by fear, doubt, or past experiences? Today, we're breaking down those walls. We're going to dive into the power of big dreams, the kind of dreams that shake you up, that force you to think bigger than you've ever thought before. These are dreams that challenge what you believe is possible, that push you to set boundaries on the very idea of impossible. Throughout history, the people who have changed the world didn't just dream big, they set their sights beyond the limits others accepted. They refused to let fear, skepticism, or the status quo dictate the path to their goals. And now, it's time for you to embrace that same fearless vision. Let's step into the journey of expanding your dreams, setting boundaries on doubt, and rewriting what you thought was achievable. Big dreams start in the mind. They're not just about setting a goal, they're about shifting how we see the world and our place in it. If you think about it, the only real limits we face are the ones we impose on ourselves. Our mindsets shape how we interpret challenges, risks, and setbacks. When we open ourselves to the idea that impossible is just a word, we allow ourselves to start seeing every obstacle as an opportunity. Think about the pioneers of innovation, the ones who first envisioned flying, or curing diseases, or connecting people worldwide through technology. None of these ideas were conceivable at first, but those visionaries didn't see limitations. They saw challenges that needed creative solutions. Your habits, they were willing to think bigger because they believed they could change the landscape of reality itself. Adopting a mindset of big dreams means reprogramming how you respond to barriers. Instead of seeing limits, you start seeing potential. If an idea is uncomfortable or intimidating, that's a sign you're on the right path. Growth happens when we stretch ourselves, when we risk failure, and when we push past the familiar. Ask yourself what would happen if you removed the boundaries around your goals. If fear wasn't part of the equation, what would you aim for? This shift in mindset isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing to believe in your own power to shape it. By embracing a mindset that leans into the impossible, you begin to set boundaries not on yourself, but on the limits that hold you back. When you choose to dream big, you're setting goals that may seem audacious, even outrageous to the average person. But that's precisely the point. Big dreams don't fit into neatly defined boxes. They challenge norms and stretch boundaries. By setting audacious goals, you give yourself permission to explore possibilities that others might overlook. Audacious goals aren't about being reckless. They're about expanding what you believe is achievable. Start by asking yourself, if there were no restrictions, no concerns about what others think, what would you pursue? This exercise is just about creating an ambitious to-do list. It's about defining a future that excites you, that fuels your passion, and that motivates you to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. Take, for example, entrepreneurs who built companies from scratch, or athletes who overcame physical odds to set world records. What separates them from everyone else isn't just talent or resources. It's an unshakable commitment to their vision. They didn't let fear or conventional thinking limit them. They set goals so big that they had to grow into the person capable of achieving them. When you commit to a vision that's larger than life, you open yourself up to growth on an extraordinary level. You begin to develop skills, resilience, and courage that you may not have known you had. And as you progress, you'll find that the journey itself transforms you, preparing you for even greater challenges ahead. So set a goal that feels bold. Set a goal that makes you question if it's even possible. Those are the goals that change lives, your own and those around you. Remember, the size of your dream reflects the size of your belief in what's possible. And when you dream big, you're laying the groundwork for a future that others may one day call incredible. The dreams, no matter how grand, remain ideas without action. Action is what transforms a vision into reality. When you dream big and think bigger, you must be willing to put in the work to make those dreams come alive. But taking action doesn't always mean you have to know every step of the journey. It means committing to start, even if the path isn't fully clear. One of the biggest obstacles to achieving big dreams is the fear of failure. But here's the truth: failure isn't a dead end, it's a stepping stone. Every setback, every misstep brings you closer to success because it teaches you valuable lessons. Many people abandon their dreams at the first sign of difficulty, but those who achieve greatness know that every challenge is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. Action doesn't have to be grand or heroic every day. In fact, big dreams are often built through consistent, small steps. Think of it like building a bridge one brick at a time. Every task you complete, every skill you master, every bit of progress adds up, eventually forming the bridge that takes you from where you are to where you want to be. Imagine someone who dreams of writing a book. The dream may feel enormous, even overwhelming, but breaking it down, writing a few pages each day, learning the craft, gathering feedback, makes it achievable. Over time, these actions accumulate, turning what once seemed impossible into a completed manuscript. Taking action also requires a willingness to adapt. The journey might look different than you originally envisioned, but that's part of the process. Big dreams often require flexibility, an openness to pivot, and the courage to pursue new opportunities as they arise. When you stay focused on the vision but remain adaptable in your methods, you give yourself the freedom to find new pathways to success. So, don't just dream big, act big. Be relentless in your pursuit, committed to showing up every day, even when the results aren't immediate. Because the truth is, the people who achieve extraordinary things aren't the ones who had a perfect plan from the start. They're the ones who kept going, who embraced every step, and who refused to give up. Action bridges the gap between dreams and reality, making the impossible possible, one step at a time. No matter how big or bold your dream is, doubt will inevitably show up. It might come in the form of self-doubt, where you question your own ability, or it may come from external sources. People who think your dream is unrealistic, who say it's impossible. But if you're going to set boundaries on the impossible, you need to build resilience against these doubts and stay committed to your vision. Doubt can be powerful, and left unchecked, it can derail even the best intentions. But remember, doubt is a natural part of any journey worth taking. Every person who's accomplished something great has faced moments when they question themselves. The key is learning to move forward in spite of it. When doubt creeps in, remind yourself of your why. The reason behind your dream. Why is this goal important to you? What impact will it have on your life, or even on the lives of others? Keeping this purpose in mind can fuel you through the tough times. One way to build resilience against doubt is by surrounding yourself with people who support your vision. These are the ones who encourage you to keep going, who remind of your potential when you're struggling to see it. And while it's essential to have supporters, it's just as crucial to believe in yourself. Self-belief is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Your habits, the more you push past doubt, the more confident you'll feel in your ability to achieve the impossible. Doubt will always be part of the journey, but it doesn't have to dictate the outcome. Each time you choose to persist, each time you refuse to let doubt hold you back, you're building resilience. You're reinforcing the belief that your dreams are worth the effort, no matter how big or challenging they may seem. As you stand on the edge of possibility, remember that the limits you see are only as strong as you allow them to be. Dreaming big and thinking bigger means choosing to believe in something extraordinary, something others may not see or understand. But you're not here to live an ordinary life. You're here to push boundaries, to create, to set your own definition of what's possible. Your dream is worth every ounce of effort, every small step, and every moment of courage. Commit to it fully, knowing that every challenge you face, every doubt you overcome, brings you closer to the life you're meant to live. Don't let fear define your future. Let your vision and determination lead the way. If this message resonated with you, if you're ready to start turning dreams into reality, hit that subscribe button. Join this community of big thinkers and doers. Like, share, and let's continue this journey together, breaking down boundaries and embracing the impossible. Because it's the dreamers who change the world.